Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong. The Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quick give. It's Roberts. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass. It's Singleton. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Curtis. Oh, he's got some space. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Curtis. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get
Touchdown, Sacramento State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Still looking to his right. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He'll return it from around the 50. And they'll stop him right there on the return. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Catch in the middle, it's Burrell. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Sacramento State! Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Trying to move them on the counter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Roberts. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
The Mountaineers will try to move the chains on 4th down. Making the adjustment on the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Working that left side now. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Roberts. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because every...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, App State.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
The Appalachian State faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sets his feet. It's Singleton. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. This should be the last play of the quarter. Running the red zone. It's Roberts. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Push forward on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in their running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. On the move from inside his 5. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught by Williams on the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Drops back on first down. Look out! Buying some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Second and long here. Keeps it moving, it's Curtis. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Off to the races. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's first and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to go up top on second down. Just had to get rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Here's some daylight. He's got enough. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Upstairs, he's got it. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Curtis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They're not thinking three. They want the touchdown, and here they come going for it on 4th and short. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Getting set for the point after. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Singleton. Rush right in his face. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He's changing the play. Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game. And
makes the grab in their space. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Roberts. Knocked down immediately. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Right side, it's Villa. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. One more snap coming before halftime. On the move, it's Curtis. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Escapes the pressure to his right. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 5 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
And it's the Fighting Irish on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for it all. Brings it down on the right side. He's loose. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Moves the pocket. It's Ulatowski. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's not afraid to go deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Open spaces. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. Fourth and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
And the point after is good. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 96, set to advance on the ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide right, it's Danzy. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Marked down at the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, fires downfield. Left side is Burrell. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He got a step and just dusted the field. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D. Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw, it's Ulatowski. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Off play action. The short hands. It's Roberts. Past the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense.
He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for space. It's Curtis. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Rush is on. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Ulatowski. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Curtis. Breaks into the open. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
He'll pull it down and run. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Second down coming up. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Got it looking for a first. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last.
Makes the grab and room to run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Roberts. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Ulatowski. Firing deep. Touchdown, App State. He got it beat down in bounds. Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Ollie, what do you have?
People are so excited about how this young freshman quarterback has responded today. This is his first career start, but you wouldn't know it. Leading his team out onto the field just now, talking to the offensive lineman, he is poised, in control, and showing great leadership here in his first start. And he's performed well on the field. Guys, back to you.
He's dropped.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Fields the punt. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Drops back. It's Ulatowski. Escapes the pressure going right. Caught. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.